Do you have lots of followers on social media, but you're making little money? All right, if this is a problem you have, this is one of my favorite problems to solve because it's really easy for me. I've done it a lot of times. I know it's not easy when you're getting started, but I'll show you exactly what to do to actually convert your followers into money in your bank account. All right, so if you're watching this, you probably have a skill set. You're an influencer in some niche, whether it's health and fitness, relationships, something where you're helping people out, you're creating content. You got a lot of some good things going on, obviously. So really two big things you need to do to start making money. It's pretty simple. We're gonna break down. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jack Bly. I own a online fitness coaching company that we've hit 107K a month so far in that one. And then I run another company as well where I basically help other coaching businesses scale up, make a lot of money. So first thing you need to do, this is a huge mistake I've seen so many people make. I just spoke to someone like this where you're a coach and you're trying to charge something super low ticket that's maybe $100 to $300 per month. And it might not sound low ticket to you, but it's freaking low ticket. I know the markets. I've been in the game for a little while here. I know the markets. You can easily charge anywhere from $2K to $10K per client for a coaching package. So that's the first thing we're gonna figure out is how can you charge this high ticket money? All right, so we'll break this down. Number one is the offer. First off, you're probably gonna have some limiting beliefs around this where you think it's a lot of money. I don't know, who's gonna pay that? The only reason you think that is because you're broke. That's it. That's the only reason you think that. I've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in 5K, 10K, 15K programs that have helped me out so much. And so spending that much money is not a big deal at all. If I see it's gonna serve me in some way, if I see the value, I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. I'm the easiest close ever. I get on a sales call with that. I'm just cool, use my Amex, let's go. It's pretty simple. So the first thing you have to do to figure this out though, how do you charge high ticket, is you need to reverse engineer it from the human. So let's draw a human right here. Oh man, my markers are not looking good. My markers are dead. But that's a human right there. And so basically we need to reverse engineer everything from the human. Because that's the only reason your business exists is to serve a human and help them solve their problems. And so basically we need to figure out who is the human who really sees the value in what you do. This value needs to be like 1,000x. You want this thing to transform this person's life. It has to be monumental. And there is people like that who you can monumentally serve. You just have to identify them. If you're in the health space, a lot of people think oh well, hey, I do some workout plans, nutrition plans, but it's not a big deal, whatever. And the only reason you think that is because you're fit yourself. You already have the result, so it's not a big deal at all. You already done it, and so you don't care about it that much. But people who are obese, they have all these problems. They can barely perform at work. They're falling asleep halfway through the day. They don't have enough energy to play with the kids. Their marriage is collapsing. It's dying because they have no libido. They can't even get it up because of these health problems. Massive problems. And so this will be a monumental change for them. You have to realize this. So find out the person who really values it and also has the money, has the purchasing power. All right, you combine these two things, whoo, you can create that high ticket offer. You can charge 2K to 10K per client. So that's the first thing you want to figure out. Once you do this, you basically, do some market research, talk to them, get them on a call, ask them questions, and find out their psychological makeup, their desires, their pain points, and just take all that info and then reverse engineer, package it into an offer where it solves all these pain points, solves all these problems, and it fulfills these desires. You do that, you have a killer offer. Okay, so that's number one. That's the first thing you need to do. So please charge high ticket. You're leaving money on the table right now. The reason you're broke is because you're charging low ticket. When you charge low ticket, it also is low value. I wouldn't invest in someone who's charging low ticket. I'm just it must not be that good. I'm not gonna buy it. That's how a lot of people think, especially people who have purchasing power. So that's number one. Number two, a huge thing people deal with it. Most people think this is the real problem, and it is. It is a real problem. It's lead gen. They're lead gen. They're how in the world do I get more leads? Maybe you're booking 1 call, 2, 3 calls a week. It's not much at all. So obviously your business is going to struggle. So let's solve this problem. You should be able to once you do this stuff, you should be able to book really 2, 3 calls every single day for your business. All right, so lead gen won't be a problem ever again. So a few things you can do here. You already have a big audience if you're watching this video. So this can be relatively easy. You just need first thing I would do, which is just easy money. Do what we call hand raisers. So this is a simple post. You might already be doing this. It's pretty basic, but you just basically make a post. You make an offer to your avatar. Hey, are you this person? Do you want this dream outcome? If so, DM me this keyword and I'll help you out. And you can also spam them with some social proof, client results, whatever you got. So do that once per week. All right, the biggest problem you have, even if you're doing this, is you're just not doing it consistently. You're not doing it once per week, every single week like clockwork. Or you have leads that are watching and there's People buy at different times. People buy, like, I'll tell you what, kind of side quest right here. Why do people buy? It's because of trauma. Or people experience these small moments of trauma where they're receptive to buying. So for example, let's say overweight man and his wife are watching a movie. And it's like some superhero movie, wife makes a comment of like, oh wow, like, oh my gosh, his abs, wow. And then like the dude looks down, he looks at this big belly, and he's like, crap, like I look like crap. My wife is not attracted to me, she's gonna leave me, she's gonna cheat on me, blah, 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 all this stuff. It's a moment of trauma. So it doesn't have to be anything like crazy, just like this small comment from like friend, wife, family. These are the things that open up buying windows. All right, so we don't know when that's going to happen. So we do want to be there, the person who shows up consistently every single week. So when that does happen for the person, you're there saying, hey, do you have this problem? I can help you. And so boom, we collect all those hot leads who are in that moment of trauma. That's why you do hand raisers. All right, second thing, this is what I call a spear campaign. One of the special methods that I came up with here. And it basically, it's one thing that you do every single month. It's a special follow-up message that you send anyone who's ever like been interested, but they didn't call, anyone who's been on a call with you, they didn't close, they didn't show up, anyone like that, anyone who's been a lead, but they did not convert. Send them a special spear message. Or this message basically to re-engage them. So you can do a lot of different things for this. Like I remember on Black Friday, I did one and it was basically like an urgency offer. I threw in like a bonus or something like that. You can throw in some urgency based offer. We're like, hey, special offer, like I'm doing this only for the next 48 hours, reply back if you're interested. And the message was literally like, hey, running a Black Friday special, like pretty crazy. If you're interested, just reply back, I'll show you the details. A message like that closed me 3 deals, I don't know, maybe 20, 30K or something, I don't know. Just on Black Friday, like simple message like that. That's an urgency offer. You can also do other stuff where like you can just re-engage them, send them some social proof. Hey, just got this client XYZ result, send the proof. And that's another way you can re-engage leads. Do this once per month with all of these leads. If you have a big list of this, like you can close a client like right now doing this. So spear campaign. Let's see, other thing, DM system. All right, so you need a DM system. And so you're watching this, you have a lot of followers. What you need to be doing is you need to DM every single one of your followers who is qualified. Every single one. This will make you so much money, like absurd amounts of money. All right, so this is just a simple system for basically how do we take follower and turn them into paying client. All right, so I've brutally battle tested DMs, different scripts, different templates, different messages. How do I convert these people who are like on my page for a reason? They follow me for a reason. How do I convert them into a call and obviously a client? So I've tested this and I've came up with a DM system that allows me to do so. All right, so you need a system like this. You need a system to consistently convert followers into paying clients. Like if you're gaining followers every single day, like this is just money. This is so easy to book calls every single day if you have this. It is a no-brainer. Please start doing this. It is so easy. And even if you already DM'd all your followers, you can re-message them. You can message them again. Like you can do that. They follow you for a reason. Please implement like these 3 things. Like these are easy pickings. Hand raiser posts, spear campaigns, DM system. If you do these 2 things, you actually do them correctly, like you will never have a lead generation problem ever again, especially since you have a lot of followers. Like this, like doing this stuff, depending on how many followers you have, you should organically like easily be able to hit 10, 20, 30K a month in your business, like no problem. All right. This is the big things you need to do though. All right, how to take an offer, lead generation. Once you have that, it's pretty easy. Most people I talk to are pretty decent at sales, so you can close, a lot of people who hop on the call with you, so it's not a big deal there. Okay, that's the big things I would do if I have a lot of followers, but not making a lot of money. If you want help implementing this stuff, like you can just like plug in all of our systems that we already tested. We've already tested it in your niche, so we have the converting scripts for your niche. If you're interested in that, click the link below in the description. I go over a video, basically how I help, what I do, all that cool stuff. So click that if you're a coach and you're interested in doing this for yourself. If not, no worries. You're amazing. You're cool. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that cool stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.